We're here at church. Yeah, it's small rocks. There's snow everywhere. Oh wait, this is salt.
I charge you to represent the love of Christ, the welcome of Christ, and the way of Christ anytime you interact with children in your midst. I charge you, church, to live lives of integrity, rejecting sin and seeking after holiness, remembering that your life is the model, is the demonstration of Christ-likeness that they are looking to. And I charge you to help encourage and nurture the spiritual formation of all of the kids here at Vineyard Columbus, and frankly, wherever you are, so that you can help our youngest ones grow to the little boys and little girls that God has called them to be. Now, as you do these things, church, will you do them with great joy and delights? We will. Amen. I'm going to invite our pastors to
have a chance to join this church as a member. So all of this information, where you can find it, you can go to our This Week page, which is vineyardcolumbus.org/thisweek. And on that page, you will also find the notes for the message today, or the outline. And so would you help welcome our founding pastor who will bring that message, Pastor Rich Nathan.
Well, good morning. And good morning to our campuses also. In the words of the NIV translation, the golden redeemer. In the older translation, Boaz was the kinsman redeemer of his family. What was that? In Old Testament times, there was no social safety net. And so the way that God provided for his people was in every family there was somebody called the kinsman redeemer. And what was that person? If a family member fell into poverty and had nothing to eat, the kinsman redeemer would give them something to eat. If a family member had to sell themselves into slavery in order to live, the kinsman redeemer would buy them out of slavery. If the family member sold their land, the kinsman redeemer would come along and buy the land back. If a family member was murdered, the kinsman redeemer would make sure that justice was done. The kinsman redeemer was like the ideal big brother who has your back on everything. He was the family protector, the family provider. Wouldn't you like to have somebody like that in your family? Like whatever you got in trouble, you had a kinsman redeemer? Well, listen. Ruth and Boaz finally did hook up, and they got married. And they not only had children, but through their family line, 1,000 years in the future, God brought the birth of a baby in Bethlehem named Jesus, who is the kinsman redeemer, not just for his family. He was the kinsman redeemer of the whole world.
Of the same Redeemer, God, who redeems our life from the pit. Let's read together.